Alright everybody, Flash Talks is back. Been away for a little bit. I've actually been to Manchester. Been with my lad and my wife and my daughter. They sort of had to tag along. They actually ended up really loving it, and my daughter's been in tears because she wants to go back. We have had a great few days in Manchester. I would have done a video on Saturday night about the game, but I hadn't really seen it. We were still coming back from Old Trafford and Manchester, and I only really caught the last 20 minutes. So I couldn't really, it wouldn't be fair for me to go in on players and blah blah blah. Sounded shit from what I'd heard from radio commentary. I've just got to say thank you very much to the city of Manchester. It really made our few days there. It was just hats off to it all round. Such a nice city. I think it trumps London every time for me. I go to London, I don't feel clean, I feel miserable. I'm not enjoying myself unless I've gone to a show or whatever. And Manchester had none of it. I was excited to be out and about. It wasn't just the stadium, and our hotel was right by the stadium, so that had its perk. It was really exciting to just be up there again. I've not been up there since the year I got married, which was a few years back now. So thank you, Manchester. We had such a great time, and I got so many good feels being back in Old Trafford and having the experience that it gave us. And we went and watched the under-21s, lost the game 3-0 to Liverpool, but for me and my lad, first ever time watching a game at Old Trafford under the lights as well. It was bloody exciting. So it dampened it for him a little bit. He was in tears, bless him, losing the game, but you know, we've got to experience this pain as a football supporter. That's how it goes. But again, thank you, Manchester. Beautiful city. Had the best time, and looking forward to whenever our next time it is we come back. Hopefully not donkey's years, and yeah, we'll be back and have a great time. On to the football matters. So I have caught up with the game since, and it's piss poor. It's very much like Ralph Rangnick end of tenure football again. We seem to be just don't give a fuck. The season's over for us. That's the approach. There is still something to play for. We could still get fifth, which could be a Champions League spot. But there's no oomph about them, and we've seen this time and time and time again, yet they do it again. So my message to, and please get in the comments below, excuse me, what you would do going forward. My message to Ineos and the new ownership model of this club: stick with the manager, get rid of the players. We cannot keep repeating this cycle of sack the manager. Everyone gets a fresh start, and these players don't deserve fresh start. Right? I can count for you probably 4, 5 that I would say deserve to have that chance at United, and that's Rasmus Højlund, Garnacho, Kobe Mainu, Mason Mount, because I don't think we've seen enough of him, and I said 4 or 5. I'm struggling with the 5th. Willie Kambwala. Again, he's young. You can't really judge too much on him. Why can't he have a chance? Why not? Give him a chance. Give the lad a go, and let's just see how it goes. There is no one else in that squad who I have an affection to that I would say you really need to get behind this player. Dalot fantastic defender, I think, at times. Shit at the weekend. So maybe you could throw his name into the mix as well. Wan-Bissaka, I think his time has come. I'm not going to go through everyone again because I've done this and I don't want to keep doing it. I want new content. But this is a moaning video where we need to keep this manager. Yes, it's been appalling and at times he's not making sense and he could be sacking himself with the way things are going, the decisions he's making in games. However, I do feel he needs time under this regime, and I've heard people say, well, let him get his own players in. He's got his own players. Some of them, I know Mason Mount isn't really his signing, it's a club signing. It was all about merchandise sales signings, and I tell you what, when we're in the club shop, they do sell quite well, Mason Mount. And strangely, Andre Onana as well. That's another player I'd probably keep as well. I think he is improving. A bit of a shitter at the weekend, but he's still finding his feet. Not unless he's using that as an excuse as well. Is he down in tools? It's just getting to the point of you got to call out this bullshit. Why? Why do they keep down in tools? I don't understand it. Well, they got the cushy number now. They got the jobs, they got the payments, and it's just I'm bored now. I'm bored of seeing this cycle over and over. Saw it with Mourinho, saw it with Ollie, we saw it with Ranić, and to a degree, some of these players, a couple of them are here with Louis. And now it's happening again with Ten Hag. It's not just me having a soft spot because this is the manager I really wanted, and I have backed him. He is being a bit ludicrous with his decisions, but I would just say, to make the real change, give him a new contract, give him a different contract where he hasn't got so much say and he's more of a coach. And I think he'd probably be really fucking good at it. We have said for far too long that he's got too much on his plate. I would stick with him. I really would. Now, of course, Coventry City at the weekend in the FA Cup semi-final. If we lose that, I may suddenly jump on. I don't want to jump on Ten Hag out because I hate jumping on managers' backs. Because again, it would probably be the players' fault for me. But to lose to Coventry City, no disrespect to them, even though it is slightly disrespectful when you say no disrespect. We should be beating them, and we should be in that FA Cup final to probably get beaten by City again. We'll see how that goes. But it's all at the moment pointing in the direction of they're going to give him to the end of the season, hopefully win the FA Cup, and then they'll say thank you very much, but we're going in a different direction. Now, I haven't done a video yet on my thoughts on the names that have been floating around, but Gareth fucking Southgate, are you kidding me? That would explain all for me in this Ineos model of what they're all about. They're all about creating an English, British core around the club, and Southgate is a yes man to the hierarchy at United. I don't fucking want that. If we're going to get rid of Ten Hag, they're saying they want the best in class. We want the best in class. Of course we do. We demand the best. Get me Ancelotti. The Girlsman. Get me these managers who are proven. I even saw some people saying, why not go for Postecoglou? Why? Is he proven in Scotland? Anyone can win a league up there, especially when it's with Celtic. Yeah. and a Harry Potter as well. What are we going after him for? I know I said Harry. I should have said Graham, but might as well fucking have Harry Potter. Yeah, those names absolutely petrify me. But I will say, if they're serious and if they are wanting to go in a different direction, they will be having talks with managers as we speak. Something may already be finalised. You just don't know. Time will tell. Of course, nothing can be official because Ten Hag's still in a job until that officially comes out that he's sacked. I feel like I'm becoming in the minority now that I want him to stay, and I really want him to succeed. I really do, and I think he does deserve more time. He's had so much on his plate. Last season he had the Ronaldo, Greenwood, Sancho was this season, wasn't it? Yeah, so Sancho as well. Shit to deal with, and a fucking boatload of injuries that have come since. The media don't really talk about our injuries. They're fascinated on talking about Newcastle's injuries and other clubs' injuries, but not United. No one should be able to deal with that. We haven't had our back four. The back four have been gone. They weren't there at the weekend, so our first choice back four is gone. And yeah, he's not helping himself at times. Some crazy decisions. But for me, I'm still Ten Hag in. Under Ollie, it wasn't till the Watford loss that I went, yeah, I think this is it. I'm very sorry, I didn't want it to come to this, but maybe it's time to go. But that wasn't me going, get him out, get him out, get him out. I'm not jumping on this bandwagon that people have been on for months and months and months. But I would get rid when I don't know what I'm saying now. I wouldn't get rid of him. That's personally my choice, and yeah, like I said, I feel like I'm minority. The football's been absolute horseshit at times, but I'm hoping we'll just get a reset as we go into next season, but time will tell. It's been horseshit since day one. That first game against Wolves at home was absolutely awful. I just thought, they're still on holiday. They've been on fucking holiday the whole season. So, yeah. I stick with the manager. I turned on the players a long time ago. A lot of these players don't deserve to be here. They don't deserve to be wearing that shirt. And the history, I mean, going in that stadium and you do the tour and it's just, you feel it. There's just something about it. And you see Bobby Charlton, Georgie Best, and Dennis Law, everything around the stadium gives you the feels. And then even the tour guide was taking the piss out of the players. And so when we finished our tour, as we go into the club shop, he's saying, if you've got that much money, can you please try and find us a few decent players? It's, yeah. I'm ready for the season to end. I'm hoping this weekend we'll get the positive of we're in the FA Cup final and go and win it, and then just see what happens. I personally think they will sack him, but I sit here saying, please don't do it. Look at those players. I'm not going to go through all the names again, but you could get mega bucks for Marcus Rashford, PSG. They're losing Mbappe. There you go, he can go and be star boy over there. Thank you very much. Off you go. Scott McTominay, I possibly would keep as a squad player, but there'll be money there available for him. Casemiro is probably going to go. Looks like he's already gone. Varane apparently really wants to stay. I personally would get rid. I'm not going to do it. I've done this. I've gone through each player and explained whether I'd keep or sell or loan. So for me, the massive clear out has to happen. The open heart surgery, which we've been talking about for 2 years, if not longer. Please just do it. Ineos, listen to the fan base. It's not United. We have all debates about it. But one thing is for sure, whatever they decide, we have to get behind it. Even if it's Southgate. You have to give it a chance. I wouldn't give it long though. I would not give Southgate the amount of time that Ten Hag's had. Ten Hag's had 2 years. In my opinion, this is a 3 to 4 year rebuild project, and they're just going to scrap it all up again to move on to another manager. I'd give Southgate 6 months. 6 months before, if it's starting to look shit again, I'll be right on it and I'll be Southgate out. I really will be. So, right, that's me done. That's a quick update. And a quick thank you to, not really a thank you, I invaded another YouTube channel, very successful, FUTV. I popped up to the end of Adam's stream outside the stadium just before we were going for the stadium tour the other day, and just patted him on the back and FUTV. Yeah, very quick appearance. Does great stuff over there, so if you want to check out any of his stuff, Forever United TV on YouTube, and you can follow him on Instagram and Twitter, X, bollocks, whatever that is. Does great stuff. If I'd had more time, I would have certainly caught up with Adam. Great guy. Good stuff over there. Thank you very much, guys. Please like the video, comments will be much appreciated, and subscribe. I'd absolutely love those subscriptions. Thank you very much. Have a great evening all.